I know that you know that I know I'm extremely bullish, correct? Yes. Extremely bullish, guys. But in today's video, the plot thickens. Why? No one else will talk about what I'm about to say in today's video, guys. Right? I'm going to expose and leak what happens next. Well, this is just my opinion, guys. Nothing is ever a guarantee, but here's my timeline of the next couple of events that's incoming fast. Okay? And it seems like in today's video we got confirmed, guys, with our timeline. Now check this out. So there's a lot of things to prepare for, but this is 100% going under everyone's radar because now retail is slowly starting to turn bullish, while I'm very slowly starting to turn bearish, guys. But I have to preface this video by saying I'm super bullish right now, super bullish, until I see new highs for every cryptocurrency. Now check this out. From radar hits new United States economy to crash in hard landing recession, says Citigroup chief U.S. economist. Don't these people have what, PhDs and all sorts of degrees, guys? Right? So in my understanding, they look ahead, right? And basically the chief U.S. economist over there at Citigroup, okay, the puppets within the system, are stating that he wants 4 interest rate cuts this year, guys. That's what we're talking about. If a black swan enters the view, they're not going to cut once. No, it's going to be dramatically cut a lot of times, okay, the interest rate, because something obviously broke down. We are already in the middle of a recession. They just choose the reports to publish, of course, guys, right? Though the next black swan, the next recession will happen within an external event, right? And they're saying this year, guys, is going to happen. Like we talked about, did we not? Why? The Federal Reserve will spark an economic crash by delaying rate cuts. State Street Equity Research Chief has said, guys. So not only one from that group, but a different group is now stating that the Federal Reserve themselves are going to orchestrate some type of economic crash by delaying rate cuts. Is that why they're delaying it? And not to mention, when they keep rates steady, what happens? Right? The markets pump. Do you guys not see what we have cracked the code, guys? What we have cracked over here? The next FOMC meeting, the next very important meeting, takes place in about 17 days from now. And they're holding rates next month. The month after, holding rates. September, possibly the first rate cut occurs, right? If not sooner, to be honest. Maybe in August, right? A surprise rate cut, guys, an emergency one, because something just broke, right? Such some type of black swan. Because look at this, they just keep holding and not cutting, right? So wait a minute though. I'm not bearish until I see this happening for Bitcoin, okay? Until I see XRP doing the same exact thing, right? Until I see Ethereum doing the same exact thing, guys, okay? Which means a pump, guys. So what I think is or what's going to happen over here is they're going to pump the markets, then the black swan enters, then we go higher, guys, right? That's what I think. And I have had this theory for a while now, right? I'm not just making stuff. I'm not creating new theories out of thin air, guys, right? I'm sticking with my base outcome, my base theory, until something changes. Now check this out. For us to create this next move higher, maybe we got confirmed, because look at this. Don't forget, this starts this week. $2 billion new dollars a week for a long time. The printers start or turn on May 29th, guys. Wow. We're about to literally pump the markets, or they are. Why? Because it seems like they know a black swan is about to enter the view, guys. So I'm guessing they want to pump it first. Then when it enters, guys, they're all going to be selling up there, right, and cashing profits, which is my game plan. And then I enter again at the bottom of the black swan. Though everyone will be selling at that point, right? It's going to be a catastrophe. Check this out. United States Treasury announces first Treasury buyback operation since 2002. Wow, that's significant as hell, guys, right? The United States Treasury is launching its first buyback program since 2002, scheduled to start on May 29th, 2024. The program is designed to improve liquidity in the Treasury market and is expected to run through July 2024. Okay, so a couple months here, which lines up to the rate cuts. Weird. So during this period, the Treasury plans to hold weekly liquidity support buybacks of up to 2 billion per operation, with up to 500 million allocated for tips. And they're doing this just because liquidity concerns and all that stuff, guys. Right? In my opinion, this is a bank bailout. Now, that's fascinating, guys. Okay, so interesting. Look at that, right? Until, like, I think that says, what is that, July? Interesting. Now, if you go down here, someone pointed out, this is negligent, right? The Fed is actively trying to do QT, right? Removing liquidity, quantitative tightening, guys, to tame inflation. Then over here we have the Treasury is acting against this by including or inducing QE, right? Printing, quantitative easing, guys, through buybacks. Don't you guys see? The markets are literally about to pump dramatically, guys, before this black swan probably enters the view. Why? Another ominous warning right here, guys, okay? Because jumping ship before the biggest crash since 1929, you cannot make this stuff up. Literally the biggest banker in the world, guys, okay? Jamie Dimon is hinting that he is preparing to retire as CEO of JP Morgan. You don't see? Right? The rats are trying to jump and flee. Jump ship, guys, right? The rats are fleeing. I'm telling you, these people are going to sacrifice you, and whatever is happening within the economy, they're going to take advantage of. They don't care, okay? No morals out here, guys, especially when it comes down to money. So listen very carefully. Not financial advice. Please like today's video, because I'm leaking and I'm exposing it all, guys, in today's video. Well, this is just my belief, not financial advice once again. So this person is probably leaving because he knows a crash is imminent, right? Some type of black swan. That's number one. Number two is probably because the old guard has to leave for someone new to enter into the new role as well, right? So they're going to kill lots of birds with one stone here, right? Interesting. He's trying to sell his JPM shares, guys. Interesting. Obviously, if this is happening, he knows something's incoming, guys, right? Let's just not be naive here. Now, what's crazy is the end of an era soon, right? Not to mention this person right here, right? He wants to leave JP Morgan as CEO, leave CEO over there at JP Morgan. Well, check this out. He already sold off 150 million worth of shares earlier this year, guys, right? What does that tell you? Exactly. It tells you that America's fourth largest bank warns of a major economic crash. Who's been saying this? Now, are they talking about the collapse or a crash? Well, they're saying crash, not collapse. That means a black swan incoming, guys, in due time. I first want to see this blow off top occur, right? Bitcoin 100k plus, not 90k, 200k, who knows, guys, how big, how far it could go. Then we enter the black swan collapse, right? Not collapse, but catastrophe. And we go higher until 2026. Sell here, buy here, or buy near the bottom, right? It's going to be a falling knife, guys, right? I'm literally going to try to catch it if I'm awake at that point when it happens, the black swan event, because black swans happen randomly out of nowhere, guys, suddenly, okay? Though these people are warning about the same exact thing. Amid the ongoing geopolitical shift brought by the BRICS Economic Alliance, America's fourth largest bank has warned of an impending economic crash, specifically Citigroup's chief Unisys economist, okay? And they're saying how the economy is fragile right now. Of course it is, guys, right? The economy is literally run on one thing, them printing money. As soon as they stop with printing even a single dollar bill, Gregory Mannarino of Freemason stated, well, it's literally game over, so they can't stop. They must keep printing. It's never QT. It's always QE. Citigroup warns of potential economic crash. Okay? And they're talking about the US dollar, guys, and such things. Though I do believe the Nasy's dollar will go higher, right? In these sorts of events, firms are hiring at a lower rate. Firms are having workers work less hours, right? So this gradual softening has already started. This tends to snowball and end up in something that looks more like a hard landing. I'm telling you, right? This isn't financial advice, but I feel like we could literally crack the code. And if we call it, guys, the SEC will not come after me because I'm no insider. All we're trying to do here is connect the dots. Literally like 1, 2, 3. Why? This chart says it all. It's an ACS yield curve. The 10-year versus the 3-month, guys, right? Or divided by the 3-month, and it's basically each time when we have seen these long periods, right, where we have went under the 0 threshold, what has happened, right? For long periods, a recession, 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 and we're right now at what? 600 days almost, right? Look at that, 500 days right here, 500 days, 700 days. Those were catastrophic recessions, guys, right? Market collapses or crashes, right? If that doesn't tell you, then I don't know what else will. Check this out. This chart says it all as well, right? Piper-Sandler rule has corrected or correctly forecasted all recessions since 1940s, and now we have a recession signal. The labor market and hence the real economy slowing, deteriorating due to high interest payments. Exactly, right? Holding rates steady. Soon it's about to be cut dramatically. I'm ready, guys. Guys, I'm so excited because this next leg up, I'm selling everything except XRP probably. Depends on if XRP creates a new high though. That's just me, right? If it doesn't, I'm holding it, but I'm selling the rest of my coins I hold, guys, right? The sum of my coins I hold, guys. Now, I don't even hold that many coins though. But the consumer is struggling. The economy will fall into a recession, and it will be severe, right? Including banking, pension fund crisis. No, the Fed or liquidity cannot save us. This is about the real economy. But first, blow off top exactly. Now, it's basically when 3 months SMA, guys, this moving average, smooth moving average or something, rises above its level from 12 months earlier. So here, so each time it's like this, guys. It equals a recession signal, and it happened right here as well. Right, it has risen 12 months, guys, from the level it was 12 months ago, right? Every time it happens, a recession occurs next, guys. So look at that, literally each time. So it's that clear, something is definitely imminent, right? It's that clear, guys. I'm not saying it's the charts, it's these economists, and I'm just trying to connect all the dots. Not financial advice. You have to make up your own theory or follow somebody's theory, but in the end, you have to have your own conclusion, guys, right? It's all about you. Why? Here's another to connect the dots, guys. Berkshire Hathaway is currently sitting on a record $157 billion in cash. This is the highest level cash level for the company since 1991. Why? You guys know why. Now, what's fascinating to me is there's going to be a narrative that's they're going to accompany with this black swan, and it's this right here, it seems as. Stock concentration has accelerated, okay? And the top 10 company share in the S&P 500 index has reached a record of 35%. This is the highest recorded percentage in over 50 years, which means every time it has happened, crash. I'm pretty sure these were crashes, guys, right? If I'm not mistaken. It also now exceeds the 2000.com bubble, peaked by 8% points, guys. Look at that, right? And Nvidia is one of the biggest out of them all, right? Now, Nvidia comes into play because look at this. Breaking source says China will invade Taiwan in early June. Now, I don't think that will happen in early June, guys. Probably in the middle of summer, right? Then the SEC concludes their case with Ripple as well. Then they cut rates, right? By that time, which means we have like 1, 2, 3 months left. The stock market should go ballistic, guys, up towards upside, as well as the crypto markets. Now, what's fascinating about this, guys, is that, look at this. Most of NVIDIA's high-end chips production is done by TSMC at its Taiwan-based factories. Taiwan, you say? Right? Something is brewing with NVIDIA, it seems as, guys. We told you, right? This next leg will probably appear. I don't know how high. Then the black swan. Look at that. The black swan, then we go higher, guys, right? After when the dust settles, right? Are they preparing? Something is brewing, most definitely. This isn't financial advice, guys. I'll just be prepared, but it seems like we literally cracked the code. I don't know what happens next, but I'm just sticking with my theory until something changes. So let's go. Now, financial advice. I'm super excited though because if this comes into fruition, this next leg up will make us rich. It seems as because things will have to explode before a black swan enters. Now, financial advice. I'm ready. Then we go even higher after the black swan, guys. So things are looking quite swell in my opinion. Now, financial advice. But anyways, that's all for you guys. See ya.